Yes, we are live. Finally. Oh my god. It has been a battle today to go live like I've been fighting. Oh my god. You can hear me. I if you can hear me, you can see me. Please do indicate in the comment section. Thank you for joining me today. I've been trying to connect all day and it was not just connecting and I don't know. Well, not just connecting, and I don't know why, but finally we are live. So let's let's get the ball rolling. So let's share the link and let's go. Get everybody in here. Okay, because you must show up. Let's get it on the go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Um. Okay. Can you hear me? Can you see me? And if you can, please do indicate in the comment section. Yes. Okay. Ah, yes. Oh my God. Today has been hard. Today has just been hard. To join has been an uphill task, but I'm not sure. Okay, so now let's start. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Dr. Chimsom, your skin and confidence doctor, and today we'll be talking about something important, something really nice called. Guess what our topic today is? Confidence and boundaries. Having the courage to say no. Yes. Can you say no? Hi, everybody. I'm Dr. Chimsumoku, your skin and confidence doctor, and I'm here to help you. I'm here to helping you glow from inside out. So now, my good family, good evening. I want you to always remember that glowing isn't just about your skin; it's about your peace, balance, and confidence. Now, today we're going to focus on the courage to say no. The courage to say no. Do you have the courage to say no when people ask you for something that you're not comfortable doing? Do you really have the courage? Why is it important to be able to say no? Why is it important to be able to set clear boundaries so that people don't take advantage of us? Now, a lot of us struggle to say no, not because we are afraid of judgment or rejection, but because we don't have the courage to face people. Now, sometimes we say no not because we don't want to do that. We don't say no not because we want to do that thing, but believe that it's going to betray the person. It's going to make the person feel bad. Just know that sometimes the yeses we say it actually betrays our own peace. It doesn't allow us to truly glow from inside out. It dims our glow. So it's important that we should understand that boundaries are not just walls. They are healthy fences that we need to create to protect our inner peace, to protect our garden, to protect our mind. Now, in Proverbs 4:23, it says that above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. So it's important that we understand that we need to guard our heart, guard our space, because everything that happens around us flows from it. Now, if we don't set boundaries, people will treat us anyhow. People will look at us anyhow. People will give us things that are not our problems to carry. We'll take things that are not necessarily what we need to do, And people shift things to us. So we need to set boundaries to be able to teach people how to treat us. When you can set clear boundaries, it helps you protect your energy, your peace, and it helps you focus on your purpose, what you're truly made to do, made to achieve. When you say no, you're not rejecting somebody, you're redirecting to what is important. For example, you can't go to all the churches. Yes, you're a Christian, but sometimes at the stage of life you are, that thing you want to do is not the most important thing. Church is good, but you can't have a 2 month old and you're going for 6 services, or you have toddlers and want to stay in church from 8 to 9. I'm not saying church is bad, but at that time, you can't take up responsibilities that will stop you from doing your primary responsibilities. So it's important that we say no so that we can actually have time for ourselves, have time to do things that are important, have time to pursue our purpose. So it's important, and a lot of us struggle with saying this. You need to understand that no is a complete sentence. It's a complete and legit sentence. Now, why is it hard for us to say no? We are afraid of rejection, or we feel like if we say it to somebody, they may not love us anymore. And sometimes we have that deep desire to want to please people around us, you know, at the detriment of ourselves. We go in, we do things that we're not supposed to do because that we are not comfortable doing because we want to, feel among. And sometimes it's because of the way we're conditioned as children. We're praised for being obedient. That means doing everything our parents were, people asked us to do. And sometimes, I'm not saying obedience is bad, but being obedient got some people into trouble. You know, the thinking that, oh, you can't say no to an adult, you can't. If an adult tells you to do something, it is right. That's the way most of us were raised. We're not raised to be able to reason, ask legitimate questions. Even, asking questions was like a taboo. So it was part of our conditioning. Sometimes we also feel guilty when we put ourselves first, especially we women. You have children, you have everybody's dragging you from here to there. But you know that you need to rest. You know that you need to take 1 hour, 2 hours, and just close your door and just be yourself because you are exhausted. But you feel guilty. Oh, if I'm not there, this children will not eat. If I, go out with my friends and just relax for 1 hour, they will die. This won't happen to them. But the truth is that ask yourself the question. All of us are going to die one day. If you die today, those children, will they be alright? The truth is that whether you're there or not, they would. So always know that you have to take care of your body first, set boundaries and clear plans to take care of yourself, achieve what you need to achieve, so that you can show up better for the rest of the people that you need to serve, for your family, for your loved ones. Because if you break down, that's the end. You won't be able to do those things that you wanted to do. And it will affect the way you show up, it will affect your confidence, it will affect the way you glow truly from inside out. Now, another thing is that we are also afraid of being called selfish. We've we, 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 we've been we've all been a lot of us have been brought up to believe that if you do something for yourself, if you put yourself first, you're selfish. But the truth is that it's not true. It's okay. It's okay to put yourself first. Now, Galatians 1:10 says, am I seeking the approval of man of God? God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. So why are you afraid of what people are going to think when it's detrimental to you? Now, what do you have to lose when you have weak boundaries? When you lack boundaries, you it leads to emotional burnout and anxiety because you take on things that you shouldn't have done. You're able to say no to things that are cloud your mind, and then it makes you focus on things that are not important, things that don't, align with your destiny. And it leads to burnout. It also makes you to start to resent, those people that you're, you know, um, living your that you're doing those things for. That happens to a lot of us women. You find women who start to resent their husband, who start to resent their children when they are doing things that nobody forced them to do. They just didn't have the ability to say, no, I can't do this. No, I need, please, I need help. They don't have the ability to ask for help. And they don't have the ability to go and lie down and rest without feeling selfish. And yet, because of that, they become frustrated and they start to hate the people that they are supposed to love. And it leads to loss of confidence and your peace of mind, because you can't show up if you're frustrated. You can't show up as your best self if you're anxious. You can't show up as your best self if you're not in your space. So now, every time you betray your peace, you dim your glow. So make sure that your peace is not betrayed. Now, how is this connected to confidence? Confidence grows when you trust yourself enough to protect your peace. You must believe in yourself. Every no becomes a yes to your purpose. So whenever somebody asks you, come, let's go for a party, or let's go for this, or let's go and do this, instead of thinking of that person, how that person is going to feel first, ask yourself, is it aligned with my purpose? Is it aligned with who I'm becoming? And if it's not, please feel free to say no without explaining, because that is a yes to your purpose. Now, every no rooted in peace is a yes to your purpose. So have that at the back of your mind. And make sure that even the Bible says that let your yes be yes and your no be no. So don't be telling somebody yes, I'm going to do something when you truly mean that you're not going to do that thing. When you truly mean that you're doing that grudgingly, it doesn't make sense. So if you say yes, mean your yes. If you say no, mean your no. Now, know your worth. Now, how do you build healthy boundaries? Know that you're worth it. You know, you are God's masterpiece. So if you don't see yourself like that, people are not going to see you that way. Now, recognize your limits, both emotionally. When you're tired, know the physical limits, know them. Your spiritual limits, know them, know your boundaries, and don't take on more than you can chew. Always communicate clearly and kindly. If you can do something, if you cannot do something, don't let anybody make you feel guilty for standing up for yourself, for choosing yourself first. Be consistent. Just tell somebody, oh, I can't do this because I just can't do it. You don't have to explain. Don't always, because some of us always feel the need to always show up, to always explain. Protect your peace. Your glow depends on it. The Bible says that the fruit of righteousness will be peace. You know, it affects your quietness and your confidence forever. So protect it. Don't joke with it. Now, how can you say no gracefully? If somebody asks you for something and you know that it doesn't serve your purpose, simply say, thank you for thinking of me, but I'll pass. You don't owe anybody any explanation. It's your time. It's your life. You have the right to decide what you want to spend your time with. Time is one of the most valuable currencies that we have, and a lot of people take it for granted. They don't understand it. So learn to say no. You can just simply say, "Oh, that doesn't work for me right now," or "I'm honored, but I'll see this one out." A graceful no is more confident than a resentful yes. Now, let me say that again. A graceful no is more confident than a resentful yes. It's better you say no with your full chest than say yes and still wish you had said no. Let me put it in a way that we all can understand. So it's important that you're able to do that. Even Jesus set boundaries, He took time out to withdraw, to rest. He said no when he couldn't, when what he was asked to do did not serve his purpose. So in Mark 1:35, it says that very early in the morning, Jesus went off to a solitary place where he prayed, irrespective of who was waiting for him or who was expecting something from him. So if Jesus can go away and take time to do what serves his purpose, who are you not to be able to take time and rest? So choose your peace all the time. Boundaries honor your body, it honors your calling, it honors your creator. So it's important that we understand that. So now, to start the week, let's have affirmations for the week. Say with me, my boundaries are acts of love and wisdom. I say no with grace and yes with peace. I protect my energy because I am valuable. I choose rest over rush. I am guided by peace, not people pleasing. My glow flows from confidence, not compliance. I am aligned with and protected by his peace. So it's important that you set boundaries and create peace every time. Now, let's give you a skincare tip for the week. Don't overwhelm your skin with too many products. Just a gentle cleanser, moisturizer, and sunscreen is all you need if you don't have any skin problems. Drink a lot of water, eat fruits, protect your skin barrier. Very, very important. Today has been rough. We show off, irrespective of what happened with all the struggle with internet connection and all. I'm sorry for showing up late. I'm not empty, but I will try my best. So to close, I'll say boundaries are not walls. They are space for peace, purpose, and God's presence. Your no makes your yes more powerful. I'm Dr. Chimsom Ogu, and I help you to glow from inside out. Thank you for joining me this week. I will show up next week again by 8:30, where I help you glow from inside out. Have a wonderful week.